Hey everybody, what's up from Roll, Minnesota, your state of skate. Hey, I'm Butch Lehman, and today we're in for another episode of Rolling Reactions. Now, this might be a controversial hot take out there. As a Razors rider myself, I've always loved Razors skates the most. But if I'm being honest, the team that has me most impressed right now is USD. USD's riders are so diversified, and they're all absolutely killing it. And that's what I wanted to focus on in this video today, is two riders in particular that I think perfectly embody the idea of developmental skating. Some really innovative tricks. And those two are Chris Farmer, the legendary OG, and then on the other hand, a new rising star in the sport that's been shining pretty brightly these last few years, Eugen Enin. And he just put out a video part that is bonkers. I've only watched it once through, but I'm excited for the second time because it's just unreal. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna love it. But anyway, strap yourself in for this one. It's gonna be a wild ride. Let's check it out. All right, guys, we'll start out with the profile from Eugen Enin. I believe this is a promo video for his third USD shadow skate. And if you guys have seen Eugen Enin skate before, it's absolutely mind-blowing. He does the most imaginative tricks ever, and you really have to rewind them and watch them multiple times to get a full appreciation of the type of skating he brings to the table. Just really amazing all-around blader. And right there, we're doing something really dangerous with that cross-grab alley-oop fish brain down the rail. And just already, he's kicking it off with 3 different fish brain variations, including that one, which was a switch to a negative fish with like a weird cross grab to it. That's a cool trick coming out. I've seen people do that before on spines, and that's always something I've wanted to learn. I am more of a ramp skater myself, and I don't even know what to call that, but it's weird flip variation. I love it when you can take stuff like that to the streets. And this makes no sense, especially the switch up there right at the end. Most dangerous part of the rail is always at the end, and going into a double negative on that shotgun style rail, it's asking for trouble. So a lot of commitment on that one. These skates look really good too. And so does the skating. I mean, I don't know what to say for a lot of this. You guys have seen it before. If you haven't seen it before and you're watching it for the first time, you know exactly what I mean. Like, how do you respond to some of this? Like the alley-oop topsoul, very stylish. And this time he's coming in hot, up the bank, 0 alley-oop topsoul. Showing off some really stylish holds on that too, because those are tough tricks to hold on a long ledge. Really cool rail on this one. It's like a curve rail, but it's also like a kink rail. And this is actually a really technical ledge trick. It's one of the most impressive tricks of this edit to me. This one too, like the bonk out at the end, you're going backwards, you're on a double negative, hard to spot, really, really dangerous if you're able to miss that trick. Love the 5 rewind on the alley-oop topsoul. That is something that's probably a lot more difficult than what most people realize. That level of technicality can sometimes be more difficult than tricks that look dangerous. Going alley-oop toe roll. Definitely not how I would skate that spot. So once again, we're seeing the imagination really play out in this edit. Even with this trick, doing the fakey 360 like gap into stair bash, it's like a disaster stair bash. And how often do you hear somebody like commentate a trick and say disaster stair bash? It's coming back for more. This rail spot looks amazing. Like, this is the perfect spot, and it's the perfect spot for Eugen as well, because I know he has that skate park near him where he lives, and he's constantly doing ridiculous switch-ups. And we're hitting the kink rail here at the end with the textbook topsoul to 450 back royale. If I'm being honest, there were some tricks in here that were like way more mind-blowing to me, so I'm a little bit surprised that this was the ender, but every trick, great diversity, great style, just a really all-around amazing edit. Love his skating, can't wait to see what he brings us in the future. All right, so as I was saying in the intro, when I'm thinking of innovative, imaginative skaters, these are really the two people that come to the forefront of my mind. Is you got Chris Farmer, that's been imaginative and just really all around amazing in every capacity of blading for so long. He's done it longer than just about anyone I can think of. Going alley-oop negative Machio to 0 fish brain, so unbelievably technical. And if you watch that one, he just did the 360 to porn star grind, and I believe he does a couple porn star variations at different points in this edit that are with the right foot. So he's got the technical side down, the switch, the regular, the switch ups, the long rails, the kink rails, the spin to grinds. Just one of the legends of our sport right there, switching into right foot porn star. Still got those 360 grinds on lock as well. I know sometimes people criticize this style of skating when it's like the more contemporary, abstract, interesting spot selection type of skating that we often see from skaters nowadays. But Chris can really throw down on any type of obstacle. And that's what I love about this profile is I feel like it's really well balanced, especially for just a promotional like wheel edit. Nice gap here. Got the Liu Kang. I love the grab of the Liu Kang. One of my personal favorites. And look at this spot. Amazing rail transfer, but this spot is meant for blading. And I can't think of anybody better to skate something like that than somebody with the jumps that Chris has, because if you've seen him skate in person, especially at some of these street spots, he can jump like up to his eyebrows. I don't even know how to describe how high he can jump. Like, look at this. Taking it all the way around the curve. Really awkward obstacle. Really aggressive ledge. Love that. Going into the bank. Big rail here. That's something you're always going to get from Chris is he's in like this rhythm of skating kink rails. He's probably the best kink rail skater of all time. And being able to switch up into a negative on the way down doesn't really make sense to me, but when you're Chris Farmer, the rules of physics don't apply to you. This is another really interesting spot selection. Going up and over. Negative Machio to a little wall ride out. This is a big kink rail as well. And is this one a line? I think if I recall, this was a line. Yeah, I mean, that's something too that could be commented on. How often do you see somebody doing kink rails in a line for a video? Coming in so fast too. It's like a disaster mute grab to topsoul. Showing off the technicality here again. Check that out. Alley-oop negative mistrial to top, like, mistrial? I don't even know. It went too fast. I'd have to watch that again. He's also got the true spin top acid both directions on a handicap rail. And I can totally understand why this is an under trick. This is just proving to the world that Chris Farmer is not only just typecast as the negative skater, he has those big tricks, those spins from back in his early history. Amazing at it. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to highlight a couple of skaters that I see as true visionaries of our sport right now. You know, there are so many great skaters out there that are worthy of recognition. But when you're looking at the longevity of Chris Farmer and the rise to stardom that we're seeing from Eugen Enin, I think that's worth commenting on. But especially since they can take inline skating into new directions and explore some previously uncharted territory within the sport, well, that's something that I have a lot of personal respect for. So I hope these guys are still in blading for the long haul for years and years to come. I wish them the best. Nothing but success, health. I know that's one of the important things out there skating is you got to stay healthy, you got to stay intact, and it's always a good time watching their videos. You never know what to expect, and sometimes just that unexpectedness of the trick selection and the spot selection makes the video more interesting. At least that's my personal opinion. Anyway, guys, you'll have to let me know what you think down in the comments below. Which team out there has the best overall team right now? I gotta be honest with you, I think it's USD, and I love what they're doing right now. Anyway, I'm Butch Lehman of Roll, Minnesota, reminding you to stay safe, stay healthy, and get out there and do some blading. Till next time, everybody, peace.